What's going on, beautiful people? It's your homie, DJ Easy. So we're back again with the Mix Up Podcast. It's been a while, but we got a very, very special guest in the building. Tell people how to say your name properly.
Yes, sir. Everybody, it's your boy at Versky speaking. Glad to be here, actually. Appreciate that.
So yeah, man. Last time I spoke with you, it was in the middle of 2021. We were still going through a little bit of the pandemic and all of that. I think actually around that time there was still restrictions in Connecticut. So right now, a lot of the restrictions in Connecticut have been lifted up. So how you feeling? Just the freedom of just going out and able to do shows again.
It's pretty nice, honestly. I'm glad that things are steadily, slowly, but surely getting back to what we know is normal. And just trying to maintain good health and take care of people around me, of course. But yeah, man, life is good. Can't complain. It's got to be summertime. I'm ready for the warm weather.
I'm ready for the spring and summertime too, man. Just honestly, a lot of what we left off on 30 years ago, in a sense, in 2019, I feel like this summer is actually going to feel like 2019 2.0, but really it's still 2022. So, but it's just feeling to just being back and just doing what we love doing. And also, dude, thank you for being one of the artists who, during the pandemic, between you, Ricky Crush, my homie ART from Bluefield, y'all consistently sending music. Consistently. I mean, you guys are, local, I gotta say, basically Connecticut artists, New England artists, but, in a sense, you guys will just be doing other stuff because you already got your own platform, already with iTunes, your title, all of that. But, you guys still finding out and still sending music. So I appreciate you guys doing that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Shout out to all the artists in the area. I can go on for hours now. I'm going to talk to artists around here. Consistency is something I, pride myself on. And I'm glad to see, some other artists in the area doing the same.
Yeah, again, big shout out to all the artists that's truly doing their thing. Because we already shouted out ART, Brittany Crush, shout out to Eson, and there's many more artists and whatnot. Also, shout out to Rich Manager next week. She's going to be opening up for Sia at the banquet hall, actually the ballroom on North Main Street and whatnot. So definitely tap into Rich Manager on her Instagram and whatnot. And then also, Eson is doing a couple showcases in the New Haven area, so tap into Eson on Instagram as well. ART just sent me an email the other day, so I had to actually finish replying back because when I got that email, I was in the car driving. So, ART, I got you. Brittany Crush, just saw you. Shout out to Mama Crush, she just had a birthday party 2 weeks ago, whatever. So it's just, we're doing some things, man. We're doing some things. But yeah, what are you up to now? And also, you sent me some new tracks. So tell me about the new tracks that you sent. Tell the people about the new tracks you sent me.
So, I've been working a lot, and for most of last year, going into this year, I've been pretty quiet for the most part. And people that know me, that's dangerous. They know that that's a dangerous time because I'm just working under the radar. So I was able to make a lot of new music. The one I just recently sent you was my most recent single, Dan the Foe featuring Gaines, which is out on all streaming platforms now, Spotify, music, etc. And we're very happy to get that one out. It's a different style of rap that people haven't really heard me kind of jump on that kind of a beat or touch on those areas of content, etc.
What I will say about you from the last interview. From the last interview, you always, when it came down to content, style, honestly, you're, again, you're only, 24, or you're about to be 25 soon. Yeah, so a lot of times, everybody's on, your age group is always on trap, drill, whatever, but the thing is, you're more than that. You are actually traditional hip-hop with all of that mixed in. And, I appreciate that, man. That's showing your versatility and also you being still a student game and just adding on and whatnot. And that's important to just keep on adding on to it.
Definitely. You know, like I said, versatility is definitely something I pride myself on. And, you know, you my homie, so I can give you the exclusive. We got an unreleased record called Versatility that perfectly showcases my versatility on the record. So I don't even want to give you a timetable. There's no release date for it, but it will be out by summertime for sure.
Okay. Okay. I was not expecting that, but you know what? It all vibes and it all comes together now. Okay. Nice. And the date that we're looking for the track. What's the date? Or you're not thinking about it? Or it's just gonna be a surprise.
Yeah.
You know?
So that won't be the next single I drop. There's probably going to be a few in between when Versatility comes out. The next one I'm dropping will be released on April 9th. It's a single called Wishing Well, featuring Flossie Bill, an artist from Brooklyn, New York. So it's going to be a big collaboration. We're very excited to get that one out as well. It's a different style of track. It's like very East Coast New York feel. Of course, it was in the fitting having my homie Flossie Bill on it. But that one's going to be a cool record. I'll be sure to get that one to you ASAP too.
Okay. Yeah, he's been working. What's your thoughts on the current New York scene? Because, you know, we just got the word last week. I mean, not last week, yesterday, last night, that performers that, you know, because, you know, everybody's with, you know, the 2 shots. Or there's some people that's against the 2 shots, but the thing is, if you're an entertainer or an athlete in New York, you can perform. So a lot of people are concerned about it. But the funny thing about it is, let's just say you've been from Connecticut, you travel to New York and whatnot, you're able to just perform. But if you're living in the city and you weren't like, you know, applying to the regulations of that town, whatever, you can't perform. So now there's no question as you go. Athlete or entertainer, you can perform like where, you know, New York is, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. That's how I feel about Connecticut. If you can make it in Connecticut, you can travel all over, you know. So what's your thoughts on that?
Honestly, the New York scene, I personally enjoy the New York scene. I'm not like super in tune with them just because like for the most part, you know what I'm saying, I be just zeroed in and focus on my career, my craft. I try not to like get too tied up in, you know what I mean, any other areas of what different people sound like. But overall, I do enjoy the New York scene. Like I said, they're very innovative, and they've been, you know what I mean, like in the forefront of the hip hop scene forever. So between them, Atlanta, LA, there's just a lot of like cool sounds coming from different places. And yeah, it's an interesting time for hip hop, and I'm excited to see how everything like evolves, what comes next.
Yeah, and honestly, like, you know, we gotta give more props to our Connecticut artists that are very innovative and just, you know, have their own style and whatnot, because it's easy to just, okay, I hear a drill beat, let me just do this, but like artists like you, artists like Tang Sauce, again, bringing up Eson, Ruby Crush, you know, like they do their own thing, they're not following no trends. So that's actually a pretty dope thing that's happening, that there's artists that, okay, we see what's going on in Chicago, we see what's going on in Atlanta, but I'm still me. I'm still the kid from Weathersfield. So, originality, going back to.
So, like, to that point, man, it's just like, I think Connecticut is in a beautiful spot because it's virtually a melting pot. We don't have that identity. You know what I mean? New York, you expect a certain sound. You know what I mean? Atlanta, you expect a certain sound. There you go. Good adjustments. LA, you know what I mean? You got that West Coast vibe. With Connecticut, there's just a lot of hungry people out there looking to make a name for themselves. And yeah, man, like I said, melting pot. There's just a lot of different sounds. This is, again, full time to be involved in this scene because I think we're right on the brink of something very special.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, in a sense, you're like one of the pioneers of this. No, for real, like, because the thing is, anyhow you step out and be different, you are your own pioneer. You definitely are your own pioneer. So that's actually dope that, like, I know personally people that are just like, all right, we're doing this, and that's how we're doing it, and whatnot. And that's important to just also teach, like, the generation that's about to come up, just be yourself. You don't need to like be on every drill track. No, just be yourself. Maybe you can create a whole different style of hip hop. And that's one thing that watching KRS-One and the tempo of hip hop and all of that. And people were asking him like, so how you feel about the current state of hip hop? And he was just like, he's loving it because that's what they said about him in the past. So now it's like we're here doing our own thing again. We're creating our own lanes.
Absolutely, man. Like I said before, not only myself but all the other artists in the area are definitely prioritizing versatility. Trying to get their identified sound on different, different instrumentals, different kinds of beats, just to see what sticks and, where they're most comfortable, where their fan base likes them the most. Like, for example, Issue, a song I put out in 2019, one of my most well-received songs, and I almost didn't even make it, It was like an accidental concept I put it together, not necessarily real quick, but there was just something that, I didn't expect to make a song like that, but there was some real-life stuff going on that translated to it, and it just ended up like that. You gotta be able to jump on different stuff.
And just let you guys know, we are live at Parkville Market outside the local cocktail bar, and there is a performer in the back of us. So this is so real. Like, we're doing a podcast outside of somebody's live performance. So it's all good. We're making it happen. So just let you guys know, there is a live performer that's on right behind us. This is how real and live this is right now.
Live. Yeah, man. We got a lot of music being made. We're excited for future releases. Like I said, the next one coming out April 9th. Hopefully another one shortly after. We're trying to figure out. Trying to figure out not necessarily release dates, but like rollouts, how we want to put out each different song. So slowly but surely, we're definitely taking our time with the process. We're not trying to rush anything, but also at the same time keep people on their toes and keep doing that type of stuff.
So we got the game plan and whatnot. Any shout outs you want to make real quick before we hop in the freestyle session?
Yeah, man. I could go on again for days about shout out to the fan base first of all, Amber City. That's the whole community that we're creating and building right now. So anyone into the movement, we appreciate you all. Of course, the family, my mother, sister, nephew, and of course.
Big shout out to moms.
Yeah, facts.
Big shout out to moms. She is your #1 supporter, and she's on everything. So, and that's how parents are supposed to be, like, involved with everything. No matter if you're about to push 30, that's still your mama. Far from that though.
Absolutely, man. Shout out Mama Johnson. She be holding me down. Like you said, that's like to have your parents support knowing what I do is very important. So I do appreciate that. Definitely, treasure that. Love and support that she gives. Yeah, shout out to the squad. What I'm saying? Everybody, Jules Prince, my music video director. We got Casey. He's my photographer now, about to be videographer. He's starting to kind of get into that lane, which is sweet. Shots by Doom, the producers, Chase B over at Small City Studios. It's just infinite people I can thank. Anybody I work with, all the features. Shout out Manzi, just dropped a verse in that last song. So yeah, man, super grateful to be able to, still do what I do and continuously network, man. Kind of off subject, but that's something I'm gonna pride myself on this year. It's like we said before, versatility, but also rapping with different people. I want to collaborate with a lot of people, not only in the area, but just whenever opportunity comes up. But we're gonna see a lot more collaborations coming up soon.
So yeah, we about to just wrap up the podcast portion, but then we're about to just do a quick little freestyle and whatnot. So let me just adjust the camera and the mic and all of that good stuff, so we can just throw you some heat. You already know it's a Mix Up Podcast. DJ Be Easy, Diversity in the house, doing his thing. And yeah, you can follow him on the Instagram is
Diversity627. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. Diversity627.
Alright, we're about to jump to the next segment.